Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Saturday and welcome back to another vlog. So we are, you guessed it, prepping to go back out of town. I've been home for about a little less than 2 weeks and I'm getting back on the road. So let me pause this. I did not unpack my England bag because I knew I wouldn't be home for very long, so I just kept whatever was in there, and now I'm packing all over again. So I will be in Berlin and in Poznan, Poland for a week, half the trip in both of those cities. It's gonna be a quick trip, but let's go ahead and get packing, get cracking. Love you. I miss you. Be a good girl, okay? Figured I would share with y'all a room tour. I am so exhausted, but it is about 1:30 in the afternoon here, so I'm just going to have to rally and get going to go see a few things, even just for a few more hours. So yeah, so anyways, let me show you the room. Alright, so here's what it looks like as you first walk in. I haven't unpacked, obviously. Here they have the safe, slippers, which I'm going to be using, hair dryer, that kind of thing. Here you can hang things, which is nice. Let's see. More hanging space. And then here is the bathroom. The lighting is really, really good. I like the layout of it. And then here is the shower and bath. Here is the room. And I'm on the 7th floor, so it looks like they have kind of like a rooftop courtyard, which is kind of interesting because I'm like, can someone go out there? Because it's kind of awkward, but that's my view. So let's check out the bed situation. They have one of those mattress covers, which I really like. So, all right, y'all, so it's been about an hour and a half. Hi. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Shit. And I am heading out. I'm gonna go just walk around and explore a little bit. Happy Monday. So it's about 7:30. I just got my breakfast brought up. So I typically don't eat like a super crazy big breakfast all the time, but especially on the first day of, sorry, I'm still waking up. Especially on the first day of my work week, when I'm traveling abroad, I like to get like a big breakfast because I'm not quite sure like what the lunch situation is going to be. So then I bring like any leftovers with me so that I have a little something to snack on during the day. Around 8 o'clock, I was so exhausted. So I just went ahead and took a melatonin and went to sleep, and I slept for like a couple of hours, and then I woke up around 10:30 or so. Talked with Mike for a little bit and then went back to sleep at like midnight. I also took, let me show you guys. So my mom is really into different businesses. So she recently discovered a business that does like supplemental. So she gave me these to try, which I'm trying out. So it's just like a kind of like a mineral supplement type, mineral vitamin supplement. This one is for evening time restorate. So I had that as well whenever I was going back to bed. So I definitely feel jet lagged, like I feel really tired. So this is their continental breakfast. So bread, they have a little bit of meat and cheese over there, different spreads, coffee, orange juice. So I'm gonna dig in. Another thing that I don't know why I'm saying another thing. Y'all, I'm so tired. So I'm gonna head into the office now. So here is my quick outfit of the day. So I'm wearing my mock neck again. This is gonna be definitely a staple of mine for the fall and winter. And then I have it tucked into, you can see this is why I like bodysuits. You can kind of see where the sweater is. Like, do you see that? It's kind of annoying, but let me try to pull it up a little bit. And the skirt, I got it from M&S when I was in England. Fingertip test approved. And then I'm wearing it with tights and my Bergen booties. Alright, so it is 6 o'clock now. We are back at the hotel. I am throwing on my shoes and gonna go shopping, so I'll pick up more of the vlog on my phone. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, I've not been a good vlogger this trip since Mike isn't with me on this trip. It's hard for me to vlog and share that kind of stuff when I'm by myself because I'm having to like watch out for myself, more aware of what's going on versus when I'm with, you know, other people or with Mike or something like that. It's 7 o'clock. We're about to head out to have some dinner. I am wearing a turtleneck. This is from Nordstrom. I forgot the brand. I think it was like Caslon or something like that. Hoop earrings. My hair is nasty right now, so don't mind that. So yeah, I'm wearing a turtleneck because it's cold here. It's like 40 something degrees. Wearing my Good American jeans with a chewed hem. And I am pairing them right now with my halogen booties. These are the only heeled shoes that I brought. I brought these and then my sneakers. But today I wore my sneakers just because my office is a casual environment. So why not? And I had stuff to do. So I know I got time to be walking around in heels. But since we're going to go to a little bit of a nicer restaurant, I wanted to, you know, not be in my nasty sneakers. we just got back from dinner. Why did I sound like I had an English accent? Today I was suffering through really bad jet lag, but had to push past it. So whenever we're here doing site visits, it's really to like be present with the people, you know, be in meetings, really understand what's going on with different processes, issues, determine areas of improvement, areas that we can help support, things of that nature. Very much like on the go, and your brain has to be like firing constantly. Like I don't get a time to be jet lagged. Like I just had to push past it. Really rough because I was exhausted. We're actually heading to Poznan, Poland tomorrow morning. We're taking a train. It'll be like a almost 3-hour train ride to get to our next office location. There isn't a direct flight from Berlin to Poznan because it's so close in distance, so best way to get there is by train. What I'd like to do in this vlog is finally get around to another hashtag Ask Stephie, and I had asked you guys some questions to just ask me questions while I was in England. Well, obviously I was really busy when I was in England, so I wanted to go ahead and do it in this video because why not? What else do I have to go? I don't have anything else going on, okay? Other than working a shit ton because I've got a lot of work to do. Nicole asked me, are you in internal audit for a public firm? Is it Big Four? I am not working for a public accounting firm, part of an internal audit department of a international company that is based in the US. I'm an internal audit manager, and I specifically manage the ICFR of our European entities, in addition to following local statutory laws, regulations, standards. When we report it up to like the holding company's financial statement level, it has to follow US GAAP and US, you know, accounting standards and whatnot. Therefore, I work in industry. That's a very common term that you'll hear in the accounting world. When you say industry, you're basically talking about private accounting. That's how I travel, as you guys have seen for the past 2 years. It's actually my 2-year anniversary tomorrow, so that's exciting. And it has been probably one of the best experiences and best like risks that I've taken in my career. If you know me and whatnot in real life, I am such a homebody, and traveling is definitely not at the top of my list of things to do. When you get certain opportunities in life, just because you're comfortable with something, for me, comfortable being home, just because you're comfortable doesn't mean that you can't push yourself out of your comfort zone to experience new things and to grow as a person. And that's definitely what I felt this job would do for me. You have watched some of my videos, which I'll link in the cards. You'll know that I really am interested and passionate about internal controls, about process improvements, of really understanding how a business works. That's really exciting and interesting to me. In addition to that, being able to experience other cultures and just see a different way of life. Denise asked, she said totally unrelated, but if and when you decide to have kids, how do you imagine your pregnancy to go, especially if you go through busy season? Does your company offer good maternity leave? How long do you get? How do you imagine you'll be taking care of a kid, especially when busy season rolls around? So I don't have like a particular busy season because, like I said, I don't work in public accounting anymore. 2 years ago, I had every intention of staying in public accounting, and to the point of when I had children. Things obviously didn't work out that way, but first of all, I feel like if you make manager while you're in public accounting and then have a baby, it's a lot more flexible for you. I'm not saying it's easier, but your schedule is just a lot more flexible because of the role that you're in. You're still doing a shit ton of work, it's just the times that you're doing it are more flexible. It's a little bit harder when you're a senior because you are the point person, and when you're a staff, you know, you're expected to be there. If you're on the right team, they'll work something out with you and just be very upfront about it. There's always going to be those people who are like, oh, why does she get to go home? Or, you know, like, oh, she just has to go take care of kids and then she's not going to work or whatever. There's some people who will have judgmental and inconsiderate kind of thought process, but you can't control those people's mindsets. Public accounting firms typically do offer much better maternity leave than normal industry jobs. My company has a pretty good maternity leave policy. Some don't even really have maternity leave per se. They'll have FMLA. And then on top of that, getting short-term disability, and then also potentially having actual maternity leave through the company. Could be 100% paid, could be a percentage. Really, it's going to depend on the company that you're at. You'll also have to keep in mind that typically those benefits don't go into effect until you've been there for a year. So there's a little bit of planning, I guess, if you really want to, you know, plan it out to have maternity leave. Obviously can't speak from experience, but from what I've heard from other people I've worked with who have had babies, like, you can't plan your life around your work, I guess. Like, do what's best for you and your family and for your children and stuff like that, and then figure out how to make work around that. But obviously that's easier said than done. I wish I could share more insight, but I haven't experienced it myself. But that is kind of my plan. Did I tell you a plan? Whenever I end up having kids, you know, luckily I'm at a company where there's, you know, a fairly good plan right now, knock on wood. So that's what I would do. And then as far as traveling goes, I would probably ask to take a step back from traveling, especially for this long of a period of time, and especially when they're young. It could be different when they're a little bit older, but especially when they're like babies, I probably wouldn't want to. And I think my boss and my coworkers know that about me. Season of life happens, I think I will figure it out. But yo, girl's gonna definitely work, because mama can't be paying for baby without no money in the bank, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair because I've been talking for too long. Good morning, y'all, and happy Wednesday. So as you can see, I have no makeup on my face. Just gonna go really quickly to Starbucks because I want to get like one of the Berlin coffee cups, and then I'm gonna come back, finish packing. I'm pretty much almost done. I'm just waiting to put in like my makeup and my toiletries, but I want to run down there and do that and get some coffee in me too, so that, you know, TMI, I can use the restroom before we hop on the train. So let's get going. I'm on the train now, and we were able to reserve our seats here in this compartment. It's so freaking cool, and luckily it's just me and my boss in this compartment, so we're able to put our luggages, you know, out and about, because y'all, there's no way it's gonna fit up there. Like, it's just way too thin of a ledge, and it's gonna like just topple over. So fingers crossed no one else gets on the train. We have 4 more stops before we get to Poznan, Poland, and we have actually just crossed the border over from Germany to Poland, so it's really, really exciting. This is the furthest east that I've been in Europe. Alright, y'all, so we have made it to our hotel. We had a quick lunch in the restaurant, and now we are heading into the office. We are staying at the IBB Andersia, something like that, and it was really inexpensive because of just the exchange rate here. So I wasn't sure what to expect, but y'all, this is like a really nice hotel. So let me show y'all the room. So here's where you come in. Hello. And here is the room. It is so nice. We got upgraded to a superior room. Wow, it's very clean lines, smells great, like very fresh, clean, so I like. Very spacious, as y'all can see. So there's the work desk area. They have an espresso machine, very cool. Over here, I'm guessing there's stuff in here too. Oh, and they have juice and Coke. That's great. Cute little sitting area. Here's the bed, which I need to check, as always. And what I'm really excited about is this bathroom. Like, look how gorgeous it looks. It's very interesting. So apparently it has underfloor heated tile. I don't have time to try that out just yet, but I'll tell you guys later on. But wow, so there is the shower. It's like $150 a night, which is ridiculously inexpensive. Wow, that was cool. And we are gonna head out to go and do some shopping. Hold on, I need to wash my hands real fast. It's called the Starry Brower, and it's basically a shopping mall. It's inside a like old brewery, so it looks like industrial on the outside. It's like a red brick building. Ow, it's hot, hold on. It's cold and dreary, and honestly, I think just with like the weather being the way that it is, I'm starting to not feel the greatest, and that's not good because I don't have time to get sick. So I am taking right now some airborne real fast, so cheers. I'm also gonna be drinking some hot tea. So I picked up some more of the chamomile and bee pollen tea from Fortnum & Mason. This is my absolute favorite tea of life. I'm not even a chamomile tea drinker, but if you want something that's warm and just soothing, you're gonna love that. That's warm, that's good. I think that's what I need because it's just cold, and silly me, I forgot to bring a scarf for whatever reason. I looked at it as I was leaving and I just didn't pick it up. So I think I just need to stay more bundled up, and I'm just gonna kick whatever is going on because your girl ain't got time for that. So anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs and meet up with my boss. We're gonna go shopping and I will vlog what I can on my phone. So let's go. Okay, so I'm back from shopping. No one give me grief, please. Hold on, let me pause this before I get copyrighted. They have Twilight on Netflix here in Poland, so I'm watching The Last Breaking Dawn again. So anyways, I know this is not Polish, but you know what? Sometimes you just want some comfort food, so I just got a burger with fries. And y'all, it is so cheap here. Like, the food and everything is so cheap. Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. So I just woke up about 10 minutes ago. Hotel reservation, like the rate that I got, already included breakfast, and then I just have to pay like a delivery fee for them to bring it to the room, and like it's actually a pretty hefty breakfast. So that was pretty nice, and it was only 20 Polish zloty, which is about $5, so that was like nothing. So that was really nice. So here's what I got for breakfast. So I have some cornflakes, cornflakes, fruit yogurt, which looks amazing. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of sausage. A bunch of grilled sausage, which I didn't realize there was that many. So that's interesting. Boiled egg. And it comes with like a selection of cheeses and meats, which is interesting as well. Coffee, breads. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dig in real quick so that I can get ready for work. I am back from work now. My boss and I are gonna go and walk around the Old Town area. So I actually was wearing a different bottom with this outfit. I was wearing my corduroy like rust colored skirt. It's so freaking cold outside and I need like more warmth, so I actually have pantyhose still on under these jeans because it's freaking cold. This is an old blouse that I have from Who What Wear collection, Target. Good American jeans. The skirt that I was wearing was by Vera Moda, and I got that at Debenhams when I was in England last month. And then here are the new shoes that I bought. Velcro on it. You can see it a little bit better. But I specifically wanted it to wear it with like mini work skirts. Because I like that they look like a booty, but they're comfortable like a sneaker, and they just kind of give off kind of a like futuristic-y vibe, at least for me. I feel like I'm Tifa Lockhart when I'm wearing these shoes. If you played Final Fantasy when you were younger. So let's go. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. So it is now 7 o'clock in the morning. I am ready, face and hair wise, and I just had breakfast delivered again. It was so nice that it was included in my room rate, and it was so inexpensive. Like, the food here is extremely inexpensive. Yesterday's dinner that y'all saw, sorry for that footage, I was vlogging on my phone, so it was not the greatest picture quality, but that's okay. That meal only cost us $25, like US dollars, which was like nothing, you know? Here is my outfit of the day. So this sweater I picked up yesterday from C&A, and I like it. It's got a really good length, got kind of that mock neck vibe going on. I've just been loving that this season, so y'all are probably gonna see me in a lot of mock neck sweaters and tops like all winter long, so get ready for it. I've also really been liking this rust color. My belt on, good American jeans, and then my Converse sneakers, and this is the outfit. On the train, we left Poznan and are on our way back to Berlin. It's just easier to grab a flight from Berlin versus in Poznan. When we first got on the train, this entire section was full of people. We had reserved these 2 seats, but this was all taken up, so I actually had to put my luggage out there. Luckily, after a couple stops, people cleared out, so now we have just been having this whole compartment to ourselves, which has been awesome. So celebrating the end of our audit with a happy hour beer. I am having a Polish beer. We are getting up at 5 in the morning. We have to head to the airport, so we're only staying here for less than 12 hours. But I'm here at the Mercure Hotel MOA in Berlin. It is in Mitte area, Tiergarten area. So let me show y'all around this hotel room. As you enter, this is what you see. I love the high ceilings, very cool. And I'm loving the decor as well. TV, very serene. Small, but I love the decor. It looks really, really nice. It's got a shower. Probably walk around on the east side of Berlin. We accidentally got off the train 1 stop too early, and my coworker who helped me book this even told me, be careful to not get off on the wrong one, because we needed to get off on Hauptbahnhof or Bahnhof, which is Central Station, and not Ostbahnhof, which is East or something like that. So we got off on the wrong stop, but it worked out because we were able to see parts of East Berlin that we hadn't seen before. And we're gonna go celebrate my 2-year work anniversary. And it's been a really great 2 years. I can't believe 2 years has already come and gone. When I made the switch from public accounting, or just from my old job to this job, I remember how nervous I was, and just how much of it was a huge unknown if I would be happy in my current role and with my current company and everything like that. And I've definitely taken risks in my career where you just don't know what's gonna happen. And sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm really, really happy to say that this risk definitely has paid off. Very happy with where I'm at compensation-wise, but also just the experiences that I've been able to have because of this job. Grateful for it. It's an experience I never would have had I not taken a risk. And I don't know if you guys would be interested in hearing about the times I've taken risks in my career and how it's not worked out for me. If you are, then I'd be happy to share, but I'm just happy that one of these risks finally feels like it's paid off. You know, obviously I don't know what the future holds, but as of right now, I'm very happy and very just grateful for how things have gone. And get ready to go home. I'm so excited to go home, y'all, but for now, I'm gonna enjoy Berlin. I got this little guy in Poland for Juju. What do you think? Whoa. Whoa. Get it, cutie. Oh, happy to be home with Juju. Love you, cutie.